Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of CNC Productions. And today we are doing another entry in the modded Carnivores series. Today is one of the cooler mods. It's actually one of my personal favorite mods, Carnivores Far North, which is a total conversion mod that fleshes out the Ice Age areas of the region, or the planet FMMUV32, the dinosaur planet, which is kind of interesting because even though this is an Ice Age mod, it runs off of the Carnivores 2 engine, so it isn't even based on Carnivores Ice Age. But it's a really cool mod, very atmospheric, very interesting, and yeah, credits the same. It has some very interesting animals in the roster that are really cool. This is also Beta 1, so this is a fairly new mod as well. I'm not sure if there's another, you know, if Beta 2 is out or Beta 3, but this is the Beta 1 version. It only has one map, Moraine Domain, and Jughorn Range is going to be released in Beta 2, I guess. And here's the entire roster of animals, which we'll go into in later detail. Only has 3 weapons, same double radar cover sent. So this is still in slightly early stages, but even for Beta 1, this is a really awesome mod, and we're going to get into it right now. Okay, now here are the creatures that are available to hunt: the Macrocenia, Diprotodon, Calc Etherium, Hyena Dawn, Megatherium, Brontornis, Daeodon, and the Utyrannus, one of my favorite dinosaurs. It's a fan favorite dinosaur, really, and it is awesome. I love the Utyrannus in this, and it's basically the apex predator of the Far North tour. And what's cool about this game is that the descriptions that you see are actually quite funny. They have a lot of humor in them. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and run through and hunt every single dinosaur here in the game. But before we do, I'm just going to go through basically the rules of my, or not rules, but like what I do in my Carnivores mod showcase. I'm sorry this intro is taking so long. This mod is going to focus mainly on the animals. And even though in other mods like that have a lot of maps, I don't focus on the map so much. Like I don't go through and go look at all the Easter eggs. I focus on the dinosaurs. But we will be going through all the dinosaurs in this. It's not going to be like an in-depth mod showcase or a mod review. It's just more for the gameplay. Alright, and we can get into this now. And first up is the Macrocenia. Tending to stick to snowy areas, these docile herbivores sport a shaggy mess of white hair. Rarely betraying this coat, it perfectly camouflages them in the deep winter of the Arctic. Macrocenia, or Macs, prefer not to engage attackers, and at any sign of danger will flee. And the 3 weapons is the Derringer, good luck, the Moa shotgun, and RK-62, which we're going to take, and double ammo. And let's hunt. Yeah, my apologies if that was a long intro, but it's, I've been having a lot of trouble. Oh, there's one a little bit south, yeah, so that's southwest. There it is. Got it. Perfect. Yes! Alrighty, and there it is, the Macrocenia. I've always liked Macrocenia, I don't know why. It's just one of those weird, it's like what you would get if you would cross a camel or a llama with an elephant. I like the model too, really cool. All the models in this mod are very, very well done. I really like them, and all the noises. Yeah, this is an excellent mod. It's one of my personal favorites. Really cool. And yeah, there it is, the Macrocenia. I don't know what it is though. I've been having a huge amount of technical difficulties with these Carnivores mod showcase series. Oh my goodness. I had so much trouble with Carnivores Triassic, but I was able to put that up, so I'm glad about that. I tried doing Carnivores Abandoned Islands, but the recorder, I don't know what it is. Like the screen size wasn't right. The sound was terribly glitched. It was so delayed, terribly bad. I couldn't really fix it, so I had to scrap that video. I may end up doing it later, but I just had to scrap it, which was kind of frustrating. So hopefully we won't have any problems with this one. All right, well that's our first animal done, the Macrocenia. Next, oh, where's the sound? There we go. Like I said, since this is in beta, it will have a few bugs and glitches in it. All right, next is the Diprotodon. Basically, the FMMUV32 equivalent of a cow, nay, a pig, just any really dumb animal that you can think of. Loud and clumsy, Diprotodon aim not to be cautious. Oftentimes, mass fluctuations in populations occur because overcrowding and subsequent mass slaughter because of their inability to effectively fend off the pack. Not dangerous is an understatement. So yeah, this has a lot of humor added to it. And we're going to be taking this because this is one of my personal favorite guns in all the Carnivores mods. I love this gun. It's really overpowered, honestly. Alright. Now we're going to the Untitled Dawn, and the Moraine Domain is the only map that we can even hunt in, so this is all that you're going to be able to see. And real quick, I'm going to also go through and show you guys the ambience, which unfortunately I kind of have to kill to see. This is the giant moa, like a big moa bird, which is pretty cool, like an elephant bird kind of thing. A nice choice for an ambient. This is the second ambient, and I do kind of have to feel a little bit bad killing them to see them. This is the Amphision, which is a pretty cool one. There's another one down there. Yeah, that's the Amphision. There's a lot of ambience in this mod as well. Like there's a tappy Chara, a Leptictidium, and basically the Brachiosaurus of this region is the Etherium, which is the double-horned rhino kind of creature. Oh shoot, this is not going to be very easy. Okay. Oh, got it. This is the third ambient in this mod, the tappy Chara, which has like a thick woolly chest. It looks really cool. There are other tappy Chara in Carnivores mods, like Carnivores Abandoned Island has a tappy Chara, but this one is more like a woolly. I may not be able to get a shot off at Leptictidium because they run super. Whoa. Got it! Now, these things run super fast, and this is the last ambient, aside from the and this is the edge of the map. Wow. Anyway, that's Leptictidium, which is pretty cool. It's a nice choice of an ambient. Probably remember that from Walking with Beasts. There's one a little bit northeast of me. There it is. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, this is the Diprotodon, which was a giant wombat-like creature that lived in Australia. That had a giant nose, and you can kind of tell by the call. You know, they kind of is basically what you would get if you would cross a bear with a wombat. And there's the trophy ship, which has been reskinned, so now it kind of looks more like a galaxy warship with the you know, stardust. Unfortunately, it doesn't make an engine noise. So all that you can hear is kind of like, you know, the winch or whatever. Oh, well, now it makes noises, but it doesn't make any noises coming in. Like now it's not making any noises, and normally it would. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Alright, that's our second trophy down, the Diprotodon. A nice addition, or nice choice, even though that nose is freaking gigantic. Yeah, that's the Diprotodon. A cool creature to add in the mod. Yeah, I like the choices of animals that they gave. You know, it's kind of like where Carnivores Ice Age gave out like all the big, really super famous ones, like the Mammoth and the Smilodon. This is kind of like the other Ice Age creatures, because Ice Age creatures really don't get a lot of spotlight in Carnivores mods. They usually just focus on dinosaurs, so that's pretty cool. Next is the Calc Etherium. A gentle giant, Calc Etherium was seen to be very dangerous. Massive size, giant claws. What isn't there to use against a predator? The answer? Scent pheromones have a particular effect on their small brains. What evolution never seemed to tap into with these beasts is the olfactory department. They only sort smells into two categories: raspberries and death. Okay then. Yep. No change map, so same thing. Moraine Domain. And now we're going to be hunting the Calc Etherium when there is one west of me. Ah, there it is. Gotcha. Sweet, and that's a little far, so I'm just going to head to the trophy room. It's actually a lot bigger up close. Wow. That is the Calc Etherium. Another creature. It kind of has the same kind of coloration from that it did in Walking with Beasts, but I'm not upset. That's a really cool mod. It's really big. I'm not sure if they can kill you or not. I've never actually tried. I've only experimented with the death animations, the big carnivores. But this is pretty cool. I like it. It's really big. Love the giant claws on this thing. yeah, so that's the Calc Etherium. Really big. It's actually really big. I'm kind of surprised it's like the third creature available. Next is the Hyena Dawn. Despite the name, they're actually not related to hyenas. What more of a description do you want? You can just see the picture right there. Just don't pet the dang thing and you'll be fine. Probably. Pretty dangerous if you ask me. I remember Carnivores Migration, which is another mod that I will be covering eventually, has like kind of like the sarcastic and cynical, like humorous description. So I'm wondering if it was the same people that made it. Oh, there's one that's east of me here. I love the noises that this thing makes. It's kind of like, it's like you're not sure what kind of creature it is. Oh, there's one a little bit northwest of me here. I love the noise that this thing makes. It's like, oh crap. Gotcha. Sweet. Yeah, with the noise, like, listen. It's like a little bit of wolf, a little bit of bear, a little bit of lion. Ah, there it is, the Hyena Dawn. Whoa, look at the teeth in this thing. Look at the teeth on the bottom. Like, is that like giant molars? Really cool model. I really like this. It looks really scary. That's really cool. Yeah, there's the Hyena Dawn. It's a little smaller than I would imagine, because Hyena Dawn was the size of a rhinoceros. I mean, I know there were smaller species, but my only gripe is maybe I had to make this a little bit bigger. But otherwise, really cool looking creature. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, next is the Megatherium. Unlike other sickle-clawed, unlike another sickle-clawed herbivore, obviously Therizinosaurus, Megatherium can actually separate smells effectively. However, this opens up many more possibilities for big, mean attacks on idiots with guns. Charging from almost any distance, these aggressive herbivores don't enjoy when you mess with them, and by that we mean get within 300 yards of them. Okay then. Alright, let's see. What noise does the Megatherium make? I think that's actually the sound that they make in Jurassic Park Builder. Yeah, that's definitely the noise that the sloths make in Jurassic Park Builder. That's kind of cool. And man, does it take a long time to swim. Also, I love the fact that, unlike in Carnivores Triassic, the water does not glitch whenever you're toggle on run mode. So that's a nice touch. There's one pretty close. I'm going to try not to drown. Oh, there he is. Crap. Oh, that thing is gone. I take back anything I said about sloths being slow. I had to restart. That thing, like, ran away. And this one's kind of running, too, and I didn't even... Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's close. Hopefully I can't see. Whoa, it's actually really close. There he is. Ah, dang. Hopefully they can't swim, because if they can't swim, that's going to be helpful for me. Now it's like due southwest. That thing's about to run clear to the edge of the map, isn't it? Oh, well, maybe not. There he is. Man, they take a beating before they go down. Wow. Oh, there's the Arseth. Oh, crap. I would have liked to show you guys that. Oh, well. Oh, my gosh. That thing is massive. Well, there it is, the Megatherium. This thing is huge. Wow. I like how it kind of looks like it has, like, paws on its fins and the giant claws. Wow, this thing is huge. I also like the kind of like the color choice, because some sloths have green coats because they have algae growing on them. So that's a nice touch. I like that. Okay, and now we're going to be hunting the Brontornis. Diatrima ain't got on this because, I mean, just look at its beak. Like, seriously, just stay away. Dangerous. Okay, then. I think that's about all the description that you need about the Brontornis. And there's one pretty close to me, actually. That's an ugly squawk as well. Oh, here it comes. Is that it? No. Where is it? I don't want it to come up on me. No, crud. Gotcha. Nice. Let's take a look at that guy in the trophy room. Yes, the Brontornis. Look at that thing's beak. Holy crap. Yeah, this is another huge terror bird. All the terror birds in the Carnivores games are quite chunky, as you can see. This thing's huge. Wow, that is cool. I really like this one. I may have made the neck a bit longer, but I'm not exactly sure what Brontornis looks like in real life. Like, maybe it had a short neck. Alright, now onto the Daeodon. Colloquially called a hell pig, Daeodon and its evolutionary constituents are actually related to not related to pigs very much at all. In fact, they're more related to other big and blubbery animals like whales, hippos, and your mother. Wow. Shots fired on that. Oh boy, oh wow, you know what, I'm sorry. I have deadlines. I'll restart the game if I feel like it. I don't want this video to be 8 hours long. That's what my Carnivores Triassic video was super duper long. Like, I had over 2.5 hours of footage, and I had to like crush that down into like 50 minutes. Just because of all the failed attempts. Like, I kept in a lot of my failed attempts, but there were so many more. This has actually been pretty smooth sailing, so let's hope it stays that way. These are the two final creatures in the game. Now the only problem with... Oh, boy. Oh, crap, it's charging. Gotcha! Oh! I thought I heard another one charging. That scared the crap out of me. I thought I was about to lose this thing. Look at its freaking eyes. Oh my goodness. That thing's terrifying. So, oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. I thought there was another one like charging me right there. There we go, the Daeodon. Oh yeah, I love Entelodonts. And I think this is the only Entelodont that I've ever come across in a Carnivores game. Because they weren't in Carnivores Ice Age. Yeah, this is the only Entelodont, Daeodon. Look at its teeth. And that's a shame because I love Entelodonts. Like, I remember whenever I was younger, that one episode of Walking with Beasts with the Entelodonts, you know, like Valley of Giants or something I think that was called. Oh my gosh, I watched that episode over and over. My mom hated watching them because they are awful creatures. Like, it's crazy that this thing actually lived. Ugh. Next is the Utaranus. We saved the best for last. I love Utaranus. It's one of my favorite dinosaurs. The undisputed king of the far north, except when it isn't. Cryolophosaurus, Andrewsarchus, and even Daeodon can give it a run for its money. But I mean, come on, it's a dinosaur, so it's got to be the last available thing to hunt. Then again, so is Cryo. Who put this roster together? Yeah, they mentioned Cryolophosaurus and Andrewsarchus. Those must be DLC creatures, or maybe they'll be released in a later version of this game. I'm not exactly sure, because there is no Cryo or Andrewsarchus on this list. And here we are, the final creature available to hunt. Awesome. And I love the sounds. The classic dinosaur planet, like Discovery Channel Daspletosaurus. Which fits, because Utaranus is a Tyrannosaur, obviously. These Utaranus are also extremely aggressive. Like, they will charge from long distances. They're way more aggressive than the Megalosauruses from Carnivores Triassic. It's running though, so I'm not sure what it's doing. This thing's running away. Crap. Okay, minor crash there. Yeah, the game decided. Okay, no. Yeah, the game decided to crash there. So that's whoa. Yep, that was it. There was no way I was going to survive that. Oh boy. Nasty sounds as well whenever you die. Yeah, normally that's good if you spawn like right next to a creature, but not with the Uranus. That thing is dangerous. Oh my goodness, there's a bunch. There's a bunch. Maybe I can get the one that's a little bit east of me here. Then again, oh, it's calling back. I'll get the one that's north here. It's calling back. No, the one that's south of me might be a better bet because there's two of them in that one area. That is never a good idea to go after two dangerous carnivores at a time. There he is. Gotcha! Oh yeah! Ah yeah. Any more? No. Okay. Yes! Got the Uranus. Awesome! Alrighty! And that is the final creature available, the Uranus. One of the coolest carnivores dinosaurs ever. Oh, just look at it. It's beautiful. Love the head. The head looks awesome. The yellow eye looks so cool. Love the Uranus. Alright, you guys. That was the Carnivores Far North Showcase. Dinosaur Animal Showcase series. Or not series, but, you know, the showcase of Carnivores Far North. All in all, I gotta say, I love this mod. It is one of my personal favorites. Just because there are actually very few mods that focus on like Ice Age creatures, and this is one of the best ones that does. Really cool mod. Love it. Love the animal roster. Love the Uranus at the end. That just kind of, it's a perfect finish. Like the Daeodon, love that. I love all the animals in this particular game. It's really awesome. So yeah, I will of course be leaving a link to Carnivores Far North in the description. So if you guys want to go ahead and download and play this for yourself completely free, then just go ahead and download that in the description. Just make sure that you have like an unzipping file or, you know, a zipper file so that you can unpack the RAR file and then be able to play the game. Alright. And I guess that's it. If you guys enjoyed the video, then leave a like. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. And I think you guys are going to like the next Carnivores game that I decide to showcase.